what happens if your updates or your bug fixes or anything that the software downloads don't come by themselves?
Yeah.
What do we do then?
I think let's clear things first. What is an update? What do we mean by an update? When we talk about an additional version of ARCHLine, new version, that's not what we consider an update. That's a new version. It's actually a different installer. 2018 was a version, 2019 is a version, and those are versions that you can install. Now, when we get feedback from our users and there are fixes, or most time we also have improvements, functional improvements in between main releases as well, those are shipped with updates. Updates are by default turned on in ARCHLine to be automatically gathered. So the software listens to the updates, and then when the software finds an update, it automatically starts downloading that, and then when it's downloaded and you start ARCHLine after the download was finished, you will get an information message appearing like this.
You see on the screen right now.
This message, just as it tells you, it's about whether you would like to do it now, because it could take a few minutes, or you don't have time, then you skip it for a while and then you do it later. So if you go with yes, the software will be updated, and then you can go to the about dialog, and then you can, at the end when the installation process was finished, you will see a code, the information called build number. This is what you can see in the account as well, so you can compare those two, which is important because sometimes this happens a little bit more often than we would like to, is that the software is blocked by an antivirus or something, so it cannot communicate. It's like I'm just mumbling behind my mouth. I can't tell whether there is an update, and I cannot download that. So in that case, you can manually download the update, and then
from the website.
And then you can just compare whether if you're concerned that you heard that there was an update, or you saw an email that there was an update, but the software didn't update itself. You can just go here and find about. You can see the build number, and then you can go online and you saw the installer and there was the build number. You just compare the two, and if you have an older one, a lower build number, then you just go there and download and install it. Installing an update or installing a full installer on top of your existing ARCHLine won't change anything with your files. It won't damage any of your currently used materials, objects, project files. It's just an update. It just updates the software itself. It doesn't even know about your files, so don't be afraid of that. Just go with the update and you can use that.
Another scenario, and you mentioned that a couple of minutes ago, is that what are updates? So there are two kinds, the bug fixes and the hot fixes for the version that you currently have. But if you're upgrading from an older version of ARCHLine to a newer one, then what do you do?
Well, in that case, again, you go to the download website, either the download center, or you can just go with the latest trial version, if that is the version that you would like to install. And then download the installer and go through the process just as described before. You just install the software, and if you already have the license key, just provide that, use it, activate it. Or if you don't, because it's just for you to test the trial now, just go with the other two options, either trial or non-profit.
I think one important takeaway from here is that if you're upgrading to a newer version, you are not activating your license from your existing product, but you download the latest build. So for instance, if you have so far used the ARCHLine.XP 2018 and you have a license code for 2019, then you are not updating from the 18 version. Instead, you download a trial of the 19 version and update and activate that.
And for those of you who make changes a little bit slower, don't be afraid. ARCHLine, the new version won't remove the old version. So you still have, now let's talk about now, I still have 18 on my computer, but I'm considering using 19, but I'm in the middle of something. So I just started my work and I have to finish it in a few days. I just finished it in 2018, but in the same time, I can already install the new version. And when I finish that job, I just move on to the new version, and I can read and use my files with no extra effort. They will be just easily read by the new version and backwards as well.
That's right.
So don't worry, if you install the new version, 2019, it won't remove any of the past versions, 2018 and 17 or whichever.